Hey there, it's a Cringey Patreon launch video. So people have been suggesting that I launch one for a while. I've been pretty hesitant because I didn't really want to feel like compelled to do more than I'm already doing, because I feel like that's maybe how Patreon would make me think. But then I looked at, because I look at Nick Shabaz's Patreon, and it's an awesome Patreon, and there's heaps of stuff going there all the time. It's effort, man. I got kids, I got dependents. I don't have the time for that, but I've launched one anyway. It's very, very simple. If you feel like contributing to what I do, then do it. If you don't, then don't. There'll be nothing hidden behind paywalls in terms of like my video content for Patreons. There won't be Patreon only videos, nothing like that. There'll probably be a few, like I'll drop a few random comments and pictures up on there from time to time, but you really won't be missing out on too much if you don't do it. So if you're really against YouTubers doing Patreon, then I'm trying not to offend you too much, that's all. The reason is that I have sort of thought I might do one is the last few steel test videos I've done, I've really enjoyed doing them, but they trash the knives that I use. So like you see the Slipe and the steel one, even the Charava, Puko, and I'd like to do more intensive ones like that, and it's just the baths I take when I resell the knives are just getting a bit intense. But Patreon could probably help mitigate that. My monetization money from YouTube, that tends to cover the rope and the work sharp belts for all the steel testing I do. I think I could probably just do a little bit more if I had like a way of in my head saying, oh, I get a bit of extra income, so yeah. Certainly won't be making a profit, I wouldn't suggest. I would be more likely just putting it back into doing more shit with the knives, and perhaps even buying knives for steel review solely for steel review, just to do the rope cuts and stuff. So that's what I'm thinking. I'll put a link to it down in the description here. There will be no real change to the channel, regardless of how well or how poorly it does. It'll just be the same stuff, probably, and as I feel like I can do more if the Patreon's successful, then I'll do more. Yeah, I'm not a good salesman. The only thing I will say is that if I get to a certain amount of monthly on Patreon, got to have some sort of carrot. I'll do an episode of Dickhead Survival wearing a dick costume, and it will just be called Dick Survival. You don't believe I have a dick costume? There you go. I have a dick costume, not afraid to use it. So that'll be the one thing, but then everyone else will get to watch that too. It won't be Patreons only. So yeah, thought I'd have some sort of goal, but that's about it. That's about as good as you'll get from me. So yeah, if you feel like chipping in, as some of you have expressed that you want to, chip in as much or as little as you want. I really don't mind. I won't be, doing a whole bunch of super crazy Patreon stuff. So if that's not enough to get you to do it, then that's cool too. But yeah. Alright, so that option is now open to whomever wishes to do it, because a lot of people do want to send me knives, and a lot of you are in America, and it's just a bit of a logistical nightmare, to be honest. Just in terms of, like, no one really wins in terms of the payment there and back, and yeah, it's just a bit odd. So it might be a way, if you're in America and you do want to support, then rather than paying postage to send the knife over, chip in some Patreon. I don't know. It's really, yeah, this is awkward. I find this awkward, so I think I'll end the video there, and I'll get back to it. Alright guys, thanks. I'll catch you later.